Arnold Rosser. I'm 67 years old. One of the greatest lessons that I can, or the best thing that I can say to help a young man is for him to know that we do not come here knowing anything. All things have to be learned. Life is a learning experience from the beginning to the end. So if you're willing to open your mind to learn from someone who has been through what you've been through or what you're going through and who has your best interest at mind in heart, then that is the way you will learn, through the experiences of others. There's a saying that says, the man who can learn from his mistakes is a smart man. The man who can learn from others' mistakes is a wise man. We have to get to the point that we actually learn from our experiences, both negative and positive. As they say nowadays, babies, mamas, you have all of that kind of drama. And it is a painful experience. Believe me, I know. I've gone through that myself. But if you start learning and stop letting your emotions take control of you and let your mind take control of the situation, you'll be so much further ahead. What I want to say to you young men is don't drop out. Drop in. Take responsibility and be man enough to own up to that. And be responsible. Go ahead and go through what you have to do. Get you a job or whatever is your hustle, if you will, and take care of your child. If you can't be responsible, keep your zipper up. Open yourself up for some knowledge, for information from someone who has been through the things that you are presently going through. Information or knowledge or even an answer to what you're going through can come to you, but if you're not open to receive it, it can go over your head, or you feel like, oh, yeah, that was in your time. That's what I used to think when my father and older people would tell me, oh, I'm smarter than that. That was in your time. Things are different. I'm going to do it differently. And then I bump my head against it. Not only once sometimes, but sometimes 2 and 3 times, the same thing. And then, at some point, I could recall, it just came to me that, oh, somebody told me about this. I could have prevented this had I listened. And I thought I knew everything. Now I know that I know nothing, and I'm willing to learn. I'm looking everywhere to find something or someone who can help me with the problems that I'm having. And God always puts someone there for you if you can open yourself to that person. They can beat on the door, they can tie you up, they can do all sorts of things, but until you open up to receive it, it won't get in. You must open yourself. Many of you young brothers didn't have a father. You were raised by a woman. That's another, it's not a problem. There are many mothers who are well able to raise a son. But many times you need that father image to help you out. If you don't have a father, then you take on yourself as a young man trying to be that man. So that man that you take on yourself is self-guided. A self-guided man is a fool. You need to have or open yourself to someone who can teach you, as they say, show you the ropes. Out there in the life, that's what happens. Whatever it is you're doing, legal or illegal, somebody showed you the ropes. If you know what you're doing. If you find you don't know what you're doing, nobody showed you the ropes. So you need to start opening yourself up. Brother, you might think you should pick your friends and associates among 2 kinds of people. Either those whom you can help or those who can help you. That way you will always be either progressive or of service to someone lesser than yourself. And that is so rewarding and gratifying, and it is in accordance with what God will have us do.